We get reaction now from Capitol Hill to General Flynn's resignation from two senators who sit on the Intelligence Committee. We start with James Risch from Idaho. I spoke with him a short time ago, and I started by asking if the Senate Intelligence Committee, with its Republican majority, will investigate General Flynn.
Well, Judy, on the Senate Intelligence Committee, our jurisdiction is and our charge is to oversee all intelligence and counterintelligence activities. As such, there's already been an investigation started on the Russian situation. And obviously, with what's happened, that net, I think, is wide enough. Not I think, that net is wide enough that it will include the most recent events, the last 48 hours or so.
So that means that investigation will definitely be expanded to include specifically what General Flynn talked to the Russian ambassador about?
You know, I don't know where it will lead. Obviously, we're going to lead it. We're going to take it as far as we can take it. It's important for national security that that we know, those of us that are in the first branch of government that actually fund these operations and oversee these operations. It's really important that these kinds of matters be on the table before us when we make the policy decisions that we have to make.
Can you say whether or not the investigation is going to also look in, or that part of it will be looking into the president's handling of this, the fact that he was informed about General Flynn's conversations with the Russian ambassador weeks before he asked General Flynn to step down?
Right. You know, that's a fact that I've seen reported today. I don't have any independent knowledge that that actually occurred. One thing I will tell you is the White House and the second branch of government is an independent branch of government. And there are certain areas we don't go into. This is a person that's very close to the president. He's not subject to Senate confirmation. And when the president is getting information, when he's being advised by these people, it's important that all those parties that are acting in the White House have an understanding of confidentiality. My point is, I don't know where this will go in that regard. I know what our sideboards are, and we will stay within those sideboards.
Well, the White House press secretary said today that the president was informed. I mean, it has now been announced that the president was informed weeks before Mr. Flynn, General Flynn, was asked to step down.
Well, if that fact has been confirmed, then it is a fact.
But it sounds like you're not saying whether or not the committee is going to look into the president's handling of this.
Well, the president's handling of this, I think, is a matter that is a very delicate situation between two branches of government. And I guess what you're asking is how was he motivated?
Right.
Why was this done and what have you? Boy, that's an area that I think you'd have a very difficult time getting that information to begin with. Certainly, the president wouldn't be asked about that. And as a result of that, it would be very difficult to dig into that. I think if we know the facts, that's what's going to help us as we do our job and move forward.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because, as you know, there are serious questions about whether President Trump, at the time, before he was president, knew about what General Flynn was talking to the Russian ambassador about and whether he condoned those conversations.
Well, I think that's a different inquiry as to whether conversations were condoned, depending upon what the content of the conversation was. I'm very reluctant to talk about a collision between the two branches of government on something like this.
Senator, you started out by pointing out the committee is already looking into the Russian government's involvement in the elections of last year. Can you tell us anything about the state of that investigation? I
can. It's just starting. We've identified a number of things that we do want to look at. We have done the things that you do as you prepare and start into an investigation. And I've been involved in lots of these on the committee, whether it was Benghazi, whether it was the torture investigation, others that we have done that have not become public. And we're good at what we do. We do have excellent cooperation from the intelligence community, generally from the 16 intelligence agencies. They give us good information, and particularly when you know exactly what you're after. And so we feel comfortable about moving forward with these.
Just finally, quickly, Senator, the White House, the president and his spokesman are saying what's most important right now are the leaks that are coming out about discussions, leaks to the news media, and that's more important than anything the National Security Advisor did. Do you agree with that?
Well, it depends on the actual leak that you're talking about. When leaks are political, they probably don't do much harm. When they are involved with national security, it is a big problem. For the many years I've been on the Intelligence Committee, I've been concerned about leaks, so have other people. I can tell you that with the great body of intelligence information that's out there, not much of it is leaked out, but even a little bit of it being leaked out is way too much. It is very dangerous. It is un-American to leak. It puts people's lives in jeopardy, and it really endangers the United States. Anyone who would leak national security issues should be ashamed of themselves, and they are not a credit to America.
But as you pointed out, very little of it is leaked.
Very little of it is leaked, but any can be important and can put people's lives at risk.
Senator James Risch with the Senate Intelligence Committee. Thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you, Judy. Good to be with you.